Well, thank you, chat. It's really nice for you to say that. Happy partner anniversary to me. I didn't even know. That's really cool. It caught me right off guard. Apparently, Germa's was yesterday. Is that true? You know what it is? I think it's weird, but I think what happens is I didn't start streaming on Twitch at this time, 12 years ago or whatever. I think it was before that, but then when they introduced the partner thing, they like scooped up a bunch of people all at the same time. So that's why I think we're a day apart. Vinny, do you know what munting is? No, I don't. I don't. I don't want to know. It's fine. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. It's my partner anniversary, and I really feel special, very special. There's a Stony State of Play, which I did about 30 minutes of coverage on, where I just skipped around and watched the important ones for me, because I didn't have a lot of time, frankly. So, but I got the big announcements, and yeah, Resident Evil obviously looks great. Some big Konami announcements, man. MGS4 is no longer in prison. Crazy. The new Castlevania looks good. That will be on Full Sauce at some point. Maybe tonight? I think tonight. If you want to, I don't want to know what munting is. If you want to, it's just a funny, what does it mean? Words don't mean anything anymore, I swear to God. Man. Do you know what a mung bean is? I thought it was that. So, yeah, so I did a State of Play Sony reaction, and I was very pleasantly surprised by a lot of different things that were announced, but, specifically, the Konami announcements I thought were really good. It wasn't just MGS4 freed from prison, but Castlevania and a new Silent Hill. Okay. Cool. Yeah, John Wick game makes a lot of sense. But that's the thing is, like I've been saying for a while now, how I think it's a good idea that Konami just give their games to developers that know how to make good games. Just like, say, here, make something. And Motion Twin, who did Dead Cells, good fit for Castlevania, for a different type of Castlevania, for a stylized Castlevania. Makes sense to me. Alright, so chat, before we begin, I wanted to talk about a little something here. I wanted to talk about Mugenics. What you're seeing here is a Mugenics teaser from 12 years ago. So this game has been a concept for 12 years. I remember Ed talking about it. So here's some of the characters. So this is a game that's been around for a while. And the concept phase, and then finally now it's materialized. And I'm really into the game. I think the gameplay is fantastic. But it's so weird seeing some of the reaction to the game. And I want to start by saying this. For one, not every game is made for everyone. Not everything that's made is made for everyone. If you can believe it, you know, pee-pee poo-poo caca humor. That's Ed. It will always be Ed. And for a game concept from 13 years ago, that is now finally out, yeah, that's what it is. That's who Ed is. And it's kind of what things were more like. There are a lot of games like that, and like the Flash animation days from Newgrounds, and it's still something that Ed puts in his games. I think it works. I don't always find pee-pee poo-poo funny. I'm lying, I love it. But I also do, you know, I think it's nice to see something that's a little different. We don't see a lot of that kind of thing anymore. But you might not like it. It might not be for you. But the discourse has been, you know, people like, I've seen someone say something like, why are they playing this depraved crap when they're not playing a JRPG? Anything but playing a JRPG. It's like, what are you talking about? You can play whatever you want. You play both. I grew up with JRPGs. I like Mugenics at 40, pee pee poo poo. But the gameplay is so fucking good. Like, imagine depriving yourself of cool games because you don't like that people aren't playing a JRPG. That was one take. There's other takes. There's some problematic meows in the game. Which is fucking insane to say when the crazy shit that's happening in the world. We're finding out that shit is actually insane up top. And people are worried about problematic meows. You people need to take a vacation and relax. And reprioritize. I get it. You know, I'm a meow in the game too. And everybody's problematic to somebody else. I'm problematic to plenty of people. Everybody is a different thing to everyone else. And there are people in that game that I can't say I'm proud to share a meow with, necessarily. But I also don't like existing on this planet with lots of different types of people. And so we get over it. I'm on a platform with people I don't particularly care for. We move on. We get over it. It's okay. So that's part of life, is growing older and not letting that become a source of anger. But there's also some talk about, like, people receiving residuals for their meows. And, like, you know, person A doesn't like this person that's in the game and they're upset, they won't support it. By the way, I received no money from Eugenics. There's no residuals. We did a meow because Ed asked. You know, Greg Sestero probably doesn't even know what Mugenics is. He's in it. I think it's just neat that that's who Ed is. He wanted to have all these different people in the game. I may not like it, but I'm also kind of at the point where I don't really know who's doing the meowing, and it's probably for the best. So I just leave it. But it is a huge collection of like 200 plus people, I think, from across time and space, and all different types of people, many of whom, like I said, I would prefer never to meet or be aware of. But I like the game a lot. The gameplay is solid. Ed has proven himself once again to have made an addictive and really fun and really well-designed video game. It would be one thing if the game was just pee-pee poo-poo. No, man, it's got substance. So that's why I really wanted to just mention, no, I don't receive residuals, which is an insane take. I also do play JRPGs. And I'm, in fact, going to play more Final Fantasy Tactics this weekend. So, yeah, I mean, they kind of go hand in hand. Without one, the other maybe wouldn't exist. So it's cool that we have a new roguelite. It's been a while since I've really gotten hooked on one, and not just a fucking Vampire Survivor clone, which, you know, what does that say about my tastes? But, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. It's just really weird, and some of the insanity of it all. And it's like, I get it. The game isn't for you. It wasn't made for you. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to think about it. You can just look a different direction. It's really not that hard. Like, how do you get through life when everything is that infuriating? Like, dude, you know, fuck, man. I go to New York City. I don't want to see rats. The fuck? What am I supposed to do? No, I don't want to see rats. Maybe a little bit. What about cockroaches? I don't want to see cockroaches. You know, and we have all this fucking snow in New York City. 7 feet of dirty, disgusting snow. You know? And I don't want to deal with that. I want to fucking live in a city with snow and rats and cockroach and feces in the snow. There's fecal in the snow. Fuck. Maybe someone who doesn't live in New York could tell us how to handle this. Because as we all know, The people who have the best opinions about New York City are the ones who don't live here. Yeah, every day is pain, and I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, chat. Thank you for listening to my little rant here. I just thought it was a silly thing. Just stop getting yourself so fucking angry when there's so much worse stuff. Problematic meows. Get out of here. Come on. Read a book. Hi. Or listen to a book. All right, bitch. Audiobooks are fine. Audiobooks are fine. Northern Lion listens to books. He would kill that chat member. You know why? Because Northern Lion is cranium maxing. Right? And he knows that by listening, you have additional time. And you can max out your intelligence while you're doing other stuff.